here we go now. Get the bus, Daddy! Get it, Baba! Radio. What's the best you want?
Man. Get over.
Big Mac, so yeah.
Get over just a little bit. I'm gonna slide in here. There
I
you
can't
go.
see.
What do you mean?
I still can't see. I can't see.
Okay, girls, look, ready? Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Holy smokes. Kaylin, you got a lot of snot coming out of your nose. Why don't you go wipe your nose? Okay, never mind. Kaylin, we got snot on our nose. Ready?
But we still love one anyway.
Alright. Big Mac, world's greatest detective. Everyone knows. Okay, Big Mac's was the world's greatest detective. Everyone knew it. The king of Puka Puka knew it.
Puka Puka, like Akapuka, Akapuka, Akapuka.
He called Big Mac on the telephone. Come quickly, he cried. Someone has stolen Jumbo, my prize elephant. Don't worry, said Big Mac. I will be right there. I will find him for you. Will you come by plane or boat? The king asked. By umbrella, Big Mac said. Big Mac took a deep breath and he blew into his umbrella. The umbrella filled with air. Big Mac flew through the sky. On the way, he met some birds. We are flying south for the winter, said the birds. What are you doing? I'm looking for a missing elephant, Big Mac said. You won't find him up here, said one of the birds. But feel free to look around. Thank you, said Big Mac. They flew over a ship. I smell something burning, said Big Mac. Sorry, we can't help you. Birds can't smell, said the birds. Big Mac flew down to the ship. He spoke to the captain. Pardon me, Big Mac said. I smell something burning. The captain laughed. Ha ha. He said, that is the smoke from the smokestack. This smoke is coming from your pocket, Big Mac said. My pipe, cried the captain. He took it out of his pocket. I forgot it was still lit. You are a great detective. I try to be, said Big Mac. Big Mac flew on. It began to rain. It's a good thing I had traveled with my umbrella, Big Mac said. When he came to Puka Puka, Big Mac flew down. The king was waiting for him. That is a great way to travel, the king said. You got me here, said Big Mac. The king led Big Mac to the palace. I will give you anything I have if you will find Jumbo, he said. I will find him, said Big Mac. The king showed Big Mac a room full of rubies.
Bigger than Big Mac.
Yeah, he is. Big Mac is short. The king showed Big Mac a room full of rubies. He showed him a room full of emeralds. He showed him a room full of gold. Do you charge a lot, asked the king. Not that much, said Big Mac. Who would want to steal Jumbo, asked Big Mac. Everyone, said the king, because Jumbo is the best elephant in the world. How old is Jumbo? Big Mac asked. Well, he will be 4 years old tomorrow, said the king. Ah, said Big Mac. Is that a clue? Asked the king.
He's 3 years old.
We shall see, said Big Mac. Was Jumbo happy here, asked Big Mac. He was very happy, said the king, until a week ago. What happened then? Asked Big Mac. He became sad, said the king. It was the first time he has been sad since I got him, the king said. When did you get him? Asked Big Mac. Almost a year ago, said the king. Take me to where you last saw Jumbo, said Big Mac. The king led him outside. He opened the lock on the gate. Here, he said, in this courtyard. Big Mac looked all around. He looked up the high walls. Elephants cannot climb walls, said Big Mac. Big Mac looked at the gate. The gate was locked, he asked. Was the gate unlocked, he asked. Yes, said the king. And I have the only key. Big Mac said. Elephants cannot open locks. Big Mac looked at the ground. Jumbo was not stolen, he said. How do you know? Asked the king. There are no footprints except Jumbo's, said Big Mac. Then how did he get out? Asked the king. We shall see, said Big Mac. Caitlin, I'm reading. Stop. We'll play the cards later, okay? I see a clue, said Big Mac. The ground is wet. Did it rain? It always rains in Puka Puka, said the king. Perhaps you are not such a great detective after all. We shall see, said Big Mac. It was very hot, so Big Mac sat down to think. What a wonderful idea, he said. An ice chair for hot days. Jumbo likes to sit on ice too, said the king. That is why I always have so much ice here. I don't see it much ice, said Big Mac. Only little pieces. Big Mac looked around. He was sitting on the ground. This ice melts very fast, said Big Mac. What is on the other side of the wall? He asked. A high hill, said the king. Aha, said Big Mac. Now I know how Jumbo did it. We must look outside the wall, Big Mac said. Hurry. They hurried outside the wall and they hurried down the hill.
What?
I'm reading the book, baby.
I know, just what's the difference? What's the difference?
I see the difference, okay.
I see the difference.
Aha, said Big Mac.
Mom, I see the difference.
I was right. Look, here are the tracks. You are right, said the king. These could be Jumbo's tracks, said Big Mac. We must follow them. They followed the tracks. If we find out where Jumbo went, said Big Mac, we may find out why he went. I see, said the king. Ha, said the king. I see another clue. I see tears. The king looked at the clue. I do not know why Jumbo was so unhappy, he asked. We shall see, said Big Mac. If we know why Jumbo went, said Big Mac, then we will know where he went. I see, said the king. You are a great detective. Look and think, said Big Mac. That is the secret. They followed the trail of tracks, and they followed the trail of tears. They walked all night, they walked all the next day, and they walked the trail went uphill. They followed it. Suddenly, Big Mac stopped. Wait, said Big Mac, something is wrong. We are following the wrong trail. Hurry. They went down the hill. They hurried. When they heard a loud sound. Roar! What was that? The king asked. Well, said Big Mac, so let's think. It was not an elephant. Elephants do not sound like that. They do not say, arr. Big Mac said, just as I thought. These are not elephant tears. These are crocodile tears. They are bigger than elephant tears. Let us think, said Big Mac. This path has long, sharp, white teeth. It has a long red sign. It was crocodile tears instead of elephant tears, so it must be a crocodile. Big Mac turned around. He was right. It was a crocodile, said Big Mac. See for yourself. Now take your word for it, said the king. It's a good thing I came with my umbrella, Big Mac said. He cannot bite now. Big Mac pushed the crocodile into the water. He took his umbrella. You nearly fooled me with that wrong clue, he said to the crocodile. I'm so sorry, said the crocodile. A big tear rolled over his eyes. Look, he's crying, said the king. That means he is sorry. The crocodile tears can fool you, said Big Mac. He is crying because he didn't have us for dinner. Don't remind me, said the crocodile. He cried some more. Big Mac and the king went back to the right trail. They walked all through the jungle, and they heard a lot of noise. The noise got louder. The ground shook, the trees shook. Big Mac and the king and Puka Puka shook. We must turn back, said the king. It's an earthquake. No, said Big Mac, it's not an earthquake. It's a party. A party, asked the king. An elephant party, said Big Mac. He pointed through the trees. Look, Big Mac said. There were a lot of elephants, and they were dancing. They danced so hard, the ground shook. There was Jumbo, said the king. I see him. He's dancing too, Big Mac smiled. Another case sobbed. It was his birthday party for Jumbo, said Big Mac. That's why he went away, to spend birthday with his family. The king ran to Jumbo. Happy birthday, Jumbo, he said. How did you find me, said Jumbo. Ask Big Mac, said the king. He followed your trail to find out where you went and find out why you went, said Big Mac. I would still love to know how he went, said the king. It was the ice, said Big Mac. Jumbo took the cakes of ice and put them on top of one another and made steps out of them. He fooled me at first because there were no steps to see, only some melting ice. Jumbo walked up the steps of the ice and walked to the top of the wall, and behind the wall was a high hill. He walked over the wall and walked down the hill. Yes, said Jumbo, that is how. Now I know how you went. Now I know where you went. Now I know why you went, said the king. I did not know a birthday party was so important. It is for elephants, said Big Mac. The elephants like to be together, especially on birthdays. I'm sorry I did not know, said the king of Puka Puka. Next year I will invite all of your family to the birthday party at the palace. That way you can all be together. You are a very great detective, said the king to Big Mac. You can have any of my treasures as a reward for finding Jumbo. If you don't mind, said Big Mac, I would rather have a piece of Jumbo's birthday cake. I don't mind, said the king. Jumbo gave Big Mac and the king pieces of cake. My, what good cake, the king said. Then he ate another piece, and then one more. Don't eat too much, said Jumbo, or I won't be able to carry you back to Puka Puka. The king stopped eating cake. Happy birthday, Jumbo, he said. Happy birthday, Jumbo, said Jumbo's family. Happy birthday, Jumbo, said Big Mac, and he took a deep breath and blew into his umbrella, and goodbye, said Big Mac, the greatest detective in the world. The end. Isn't that great? Yeah.
Oh!